Minutes before Dr. Toby Rose took the stand at the trial of the two people accused of murdering Alexandra Fergan-Huey, the judge warned jurors it would be disturbing. Many in the courtroom, including some jurors, broke down in tears as the pathologist who performed the autopsy showed photos taken of the 13-year-old victim just after she was killed.
Today was the worst of it, I think, yeah, with looking at the pictures and all that.
Like Ron says, we've been going through it for 3.5 years, and he had to identify her at the morgues.
Alexandra had stab wounds all over her upper body, on her face, neck, torso, arms, and hands. The pathologist testified Alex, who was just 5'4" and 108 pounds, had two potentially deadly wounds, including a cut to her carotid artery and a hole in her jugular vein. Rafael Lasota, now 28 years old, sobbed and wiped away tears through much of her testimony, while his co-accused 22-year-old Michelle Liard kept her head down and avoided looking at the projected photos of the badly mutilated body.
I was looking at him today and he was crying or whatever, but he's been doing that, and she seems to sit there with no emotion at all.
The former couple was charged with first-degree murder on December 11, 2008, just hours after the grade 8 girl's bloody body was found stuffed in a garbage bag behind Lasota's Mississauga home. They've pleaded not guilty. Alexandra's hands were covered in serious injuries, what the pathologist dubbed defensive wounds from the knife attack. In all, she had 37 stab wounds and 23 injuries from blunt force trauma, including bruising to her head and face, possibly caused by being kicked. A forensic scientist also testified that Alexandra had Lasota's DNA under her fingernails, suggesting she had scratched him. For this friend of the victim's family, today was one of the hardest.
It was very emotional and very heartbreaking.
The prosecution has now rested its case. Catherine Mcdonald, Global News.